Pakistan is trying to silence voices criticizing its illegal occupation of Kashmir by arresting activists, exiled nationalist leaders have claimed. Speaking at the United Nations Human Rights Commission meeting, they urged the world body to put pressure on Islamabad to release political prisoners.
Pakistan recently held an election in Gilgit-Baltistan, a region Islamabad carved out of its occupied territory of Kashmir. However, the elections were marred with allegations of fraud and intimidation of nationalist leaders. Speaking at the ongoing session of the UNHRC in Geneva, Kashmiri leaders said activists protesting the elections were beaten up and taken into police custody.
Recently, Nader Hassan Khan and other nationalist leaders have been arrested in Gilgit-Baltistan who were peacefully protesting and leading a rally to submit a memo to UN sub-office against farce election in Gilgit-Baltistan for the release of Babajan and Iftikhar Hussain and other political activists who are charged under Anti-Terrorist Act and facing 40 years life imprisonment.
He called on the world body to pressurize Pakistan to release the illegally detained political prisoners.
We urge upon the Council to take note of this unfortunate situation and flagrant human rights abuse by the Islamabad and its local agents, and to put pressure on Pakistan for immediate release of all political prisoners.
Pakistan, which treats the remote region as a colony, is building a series of power projects in the ecologically fragile area, ostensibly to resolve the acute power shortage which has plagued Pakistan for decades. But despite a promise of free electricity and due royalty, whatever power is generated gets diverted towards lighting up the big cities of Pakistan, leaving this region in darkness. Its most ambitious infrastructure project, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, is also being built in blatant violation of the UN resolution which identified the area as a disputed territory and forbids construction of such structures.
Islamabad is constructing mega dams. Proposed China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project, which runs across our region before it enters Pakistan. Mega projects in disputed territory of Kashmir is a clear violation of international laws and UNCIP resolutions on Kashmir.
The occupied region of Gilgit-Baltistan is a picture of absolute neglect and its community deprived of its basic rights.